Hey guys, Nuzlite here and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking about Luke Cage from the Marvel Comics versus Eijiro Kirishima from My Hero Academia. If you're going to enjoy this video, then make sure to like, subscribe. Those of you who are recurring viewers of the channel might immediately see the one big flaw in any Marvel matchup at this point involving street tier characters, and that basically there are lots of different ways that you could scale them and no one's ever going to agree. So I will link in the description my Deku versus Miles video, which I made a while ago, which I do kind of disagree with what I said when it comes to my own personal opinions, but the general gist of what I said is still pretty big, and it's a big rant about, you know, how strong the street tiers can be in terms of Marvel. So yeah, let's just get on with it. For strength and attack potency, Luke Cage should scale to or above Spider-Man, being able to hurt people who fight Spider-Man quite easily. Spider-Man could take a blast which had enough power to destroy a city. The city that they were in, being New York, you'd need power equal to 10 megatons of TNT in order to fully accomplish. As for Eijiro Kirishima, he was able to damage Bakugo and also who could take hits from Todoroki. Todoroki was capable of creating a large ice structure instantaneously, requiring power equal to 3.07 megatons of TNT, meaning that Luke Cage would just edge out Kirishima in terms of power. As for speed, and Luke Cage can fight foes that Spider-Man can. Spider-Man who can dodge light beams, meaning that Luke Cage should be at least relativistic to light speed. As for Eijiro Kirishima, he scales above the likes of the Invisible Girl, who can also react to beams of light, which means that Luke Cage and Eijiro Kirishima would basically be tied in terms of speed. As for durability for Luke Cage, he can tank pumpkin bombs and can also just take attacks of people who can hurt Spider-Man, and of course, Spider-Man being city level in durability means that Luke Cage would be massively above that. As for Eijiro Kirishima, he can withstand some of Bakugo's attacks, so therefore would scale to his attack potency. However, he does have a form called Red Riot Unbreakable, which allows him to take an attack from Gigantomachia, who is considered much stronger than all of the other Nomu, one of which could take an attack from All Might, who can create large storms with a punch, requiring power equal to 735 gigatons of TNT or large island level, meaning that in the Red Riot Unbreakable form, Eijiro Kirishima would be more durable than Luke Cage, but otherwise Luke Cage would be more durable. For abilities, weaponry, techniques, Luke Cage is an expert in hand-to-hand combat, has low regeneration, can create vibrations, being able to cause earthquakes, has resistances to biological manipulation, cold, electricity manipulation, pressure points, mind manipulation, fire manipulation, paralysis inducement, and acid manipulation. As for Eijiro Kirishima, he has supernatural willpower, is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, has body control, resistance to fire as well. So overall, I would say that Luke Cage has the better abilities and is more versatile due to just simply having more abilities. And while Eijiro Kirishima's supernatural willpower is pretty impressive, Luke Cage's regeneration and multitude of resistances are just much better, so Luke Cage would have the abilities and versatility point. In terms of weaknesses for Luke Cage, and he doesn't really have any notable weaknesses. As for Eijiro Kirishima, parts of his body that are hardened have a limited range of movement. He can only maintain his hardened state for 10 minutes before stopping to take a breath. His hardening also wears off more quickly if he's taking powerful blows. You can only maintain Red Riot Unbreakable for periods of 30 to 40 seconds and tires him out considerably. So yeah, Eijiro Kirishima is way more vulnerable than Luke Cage is. So overall, who wins the fight? We've gathered from this that the speed is tied. Eijiro Kirishima is more durable, meanwhile Luke Cage is faster, stronger, has better abilities, is more versatile, and is less vulnerable. So this matchup is kind of weird to talk about because Luke Cage does have almost all of the advantages, but them being relative in speed, neither of them are really going to speed blitz the other. If we didn't include Red Riot Unbreakable, then Luke Cage would quite easily win. With Eijiro Kirishima's weakness of taking very hard hits, being able to wear him down easier, and Luke Cage being marginally stronger than him, he would eventually beat Eijiro Kirishima that way. However, in his Red Riot Unbreakable state, he is way more durable than Luke Cage is powerful. He would be able to take almost, if not all, of the attacks from Luke Cage. And if he has like Red Riot Unbreakable, say, for the entire fight, he could realistically beat Luke Cage, especially considering that while Luke Cage has better abilities, the vast majority of them aren't going to be like useful because all of his resistances are pointless because Eijiro Kirishima doesn't have any of those abilities to begin with. Meaning that if Red Riot Unbreakable lasts the entire fight, I would say that actually Eijiro Kirishima would win. However, the fact it only lasts for 30 to 40 seconds, and the fact that Eijiro Kirishima is still weaker than Luke Cage is durable, I think it's just more likely that Luke Cage would be able to outlast Eijiro Kirishima and eventually win that way, not to mention his low regeneration helping him too. So yeah, overall I'd say Luke Cage wins the fight. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, subscribe. Again, my Miles vs Deku video will be in the link in the description and also in the cards here in your top right. This video was also really short, much like the Hago Chewbacca one, but again, these two characters didn't really have that much to go over, so I'll see you next time.